Hey guys, it's your boy MKS here, back with another video. As per usual, once again, as per usual, I'm going to sleep quite late, having too much tea. So I thought I'd make a video and make the most use of this time while the rest of my family are asleep or whatnot. So anyway, this is another one of my videos about football. Obviously, the Euros, for those who follow it, have just finished recently. I'm very happy because I'm an Italy fan and Italy won. But I thought I'd take this time to talk about what I think should be done with the prize money, because for winning the Euros, there's a lot of prize money, or even taking part in the Euros, apparently there's a lot of prize money I was reading about. So I don't know how accurate these figures are, but apparently teams get millions of pounds just for participating, and the further they go, the more prize money they get for their team, the players and their FA and whatever. So I thought I'd have a bit of discussion about that. And I know there's a lot of people who probably would say that footballers shouldn't get paid so much money, but I think football clubs, the club teams, for those who don't follow football, the club teams are more like, say, like Man United or Chelsea or Man City or whatever. So they normally represent a city or a certain area rather than a country. They represent a town or a city rather than a country or whatnot. So yeah, people might say they shouldn't get paid so much, but I think that if the club wants to pay them that much and the market allows them to pay that much, they should be able to, just like any other business, which is what football is technically. And so I think it's pretty cool that they get paid that much or whatever. It doesn't really bother me, and especially if they give it to charity and all that. I think it's their choice and their money. So yeah, some people say that Premier League players or Serie A players or whatever shouldn't get so much money when there's all these transfers and all that. But I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't bother me. But I think that there is a debate though about whether people should be paid to play for their country, like for England or Italy or Spain or Brazil or whatever, because some would say you shouldn't really need money to play for like your country and pride and all that. So I kind of see where they're coming from, and I think part of me does think that. But I wanted to talk about what I think should be done with that prize money. And I was thinking before the tournament, I think I forgot to mention it on my channel, but I was thinking before the tournament, like, to say whoever wins the tournament, they should donate that to certain charity. And I did read somewhere that the English players were going to give, had they won, they were going to donate their money to charity, which they normally, or they often do, which, to be fair to them. But yeah, so I was thinking, as an Italy fan, I was thinking of a number of different charities which potentially the Italian players could donate their winnings to, which I think would be pretty cool. Both the Italian FA itself and the players, although I wouldn't really want to force it, but I think it should be encouraged. So anyway, so here are a few of the thoughts I thought they could donate to. I think they could donate to like developing countries. Maybe that could even improve the image of Italian football and relationship between Italian football and other countries, like across Asia and India and China and places like that, and also across Africa, to improve the, as I say, the relationship, and to hopefully that'll be a mutual benefit, because then it could make Italian football look better. So it could be part of the branding and marketing, but also benefit people in those developing countries. So it could be given to like medical support. Obviously, with the coronavirus, if I can speak properly, the COVID situation, the coronavirus situation, I think obviously that's hit Italy and other countries. So it could be that they donate to scientists in developing countries, maybe even that could be, or even around the world, that could work on a cure for COVID, or some sort of support for people, especially in from poorer backgrounds or in developing countries, or even in Italy and England itself, that were hit quite badly by COVID. Especially Italy was the first place in Europe and one of the first places I think in the world to be hit by COVID. So perhaps they could donate something to do with that. And I was thinking, because the final was in England, they could perhaps even donate to things like the National Health Service, NHS, for those overseas who don't know the acronym. I'm sure most people have heard of the NHS, but yeah, they could donate to something like that as a sort of gesture of goodwill. But although I know that England was a bit arrogant with Italy, and also there was a lot of violence, and there was a bit of disrespect of like the Italian flag and the anthem and all that. But I wonder, maybe they could still donate to the NHS or something like that. And as an Italian football fan and a bit biased, I was thinking they could donate towards like football academies for future players in Italy. or as a Celtic fan, maybe they could donate to the Celtic Foundation, Celtic FC Foundation, or Antrag, or like helping people in Glasgow to get in football, and that could forge even a stronger link between Celtic and Italian football. So I'd love to, on that note, I'd love to hear what you think they should donate the prize money to, if anyone, or whether you think they should keep the prize money or donate it to a charity. And if they donate it to a charity, what charity do you think it should be? Do you think it should be a local charity in Italy itself, or something to benefit them, Italy, or as they won and it's representing their country, or like healthcare in Italy or anything like that? Or do you think it should be donated to developing countries, or even because the final was held at Wembley, even like donating to the NHS, as I say that stands for those who might not know, National Health Service, or some sort of charity like that? Or do you think it should be donated to Italian football? So yeah, I'd love to hear from different people around the world about what you think, whether, as I say, whether you think they should donate that money to charity, whether you think it should be encouraged, or you think it should be their choice, or even forced upon them, perhaps, in your opinion. So I'd love to hear your opinions about, as I say, one, whether that money should be donated in your opinion, and two, if so, where to. As I say, I think it would be great if it was donated to a few different causes, perhaps maybe like to tackle COVID around the world, including in Italy itself, towards the NHS, towards future development for Italian footballers, because it would help. It would, as I'm a bit biased because I'm an Italy fan, and also Italy being the winners themselves as well of the competition, could donate that money. So yeah, I hope this makes sense, and I know it's a late night video, but talking about some of my goals or plans or dreams or that sort of thing. So yeah, I think it'd be great if they donated to different causes, like, because I think the prize money is like 30 million or something like that. It might be euros. I'm not sure if it's in pounds or how much it would be in pounds sterling, but I think like they could donate like 10% of it towards tackling COVID around the world, especially in developing countries. 10% of it could go towards helping the Italian healthcare system or whatever, or education, or local charities in Italy itself, and like 10% could go towards the NHS, or towards as I say, like research into COVID or things like that, or illnesses or diseases around the world even, and like maybe even 10% could go towards football development in Italy itself, and also Celtic as well, and then possibly other charities which people think are really worthwhile. So I can't think of much else to say, but again, I'd love to hear whether you think the money should be donated, and if so, I'd say which charity or charities do you think it should be donated to, if that's the case. And I'm out. Peace and love.